Hi, I'm Laura from the Helena Family YMCA, and I'm about to do a 30-minute silver sneaker class. Let me get centered here. All right. Um, Silver sneakers is a older adult class. It's low impact, a lot of strength, flexibility, range of motion, and just to keep us up and moving, make us feel good. For this class, you're going to need some hand weights. If you don't have hand weights at home, that's okay. I use a couple of canned goods. You just want something that's kind of easy to grip in your hand. It's not too heavy and not too light. A couple of canned goods works really well. You can also use a water bottle. You're also going to need this, or take a water break halfway through. And anytime you need to take a break, go right ahead, get some water, you know, and do whatever your body needs to do, and then just hop in whenever you're ready. You're also going to need a chair. If I move here, so you can see my chair sitting right there, you want something that's not gonna rock, not gonna roll, and it's not a folding chair. We just want to be safe on how we're using the chair, and we're going to be sitting in the chair, but also when we're up and about, we're going to be doing a warm-up standing up to begin with. And if you need for balance support or just support in general, that's what it's there for. You want to make sure that you're wearing proper footwear. Something like slippers or flip-flops can trip you up when we're doing a warm-up. See, these are my shoes. Here's my shoes. And I just have a pair of exercise shoes I only wear indoors, so I'm not mucking up the carpets. If you have socks on, I do advise you to take the socks off. Socks can be slippery on some kinds of floors, and feet are a little better. Make sure your area is clear of debris. We don't want to be tripping over anything when you're not using your stuff. I store mine underneath my chair. Kitten, no, sorry, my cat's being naughty. And I store mine underneath my chair, which is a good option, but also like a coffee table or whatever nearby that you could just set it on. We just don't want it underfoot where we can trip over it. Make sure that we're moving without pain today. Sometimes we just need to rest something. So if something hurts, don't do it, or modify it so it doesn't. Yeah, and with that, we'll get started with a little bit of a warm-up. So I'm going to take my stuff and store it underneath my chair. All right, we're going to go ahead and do a warm-up. Let's go ahead and start with a march. Get those arms, get those legs moving. Nice and upright today. I'm going to greet the day with a little bit of motion. Let's go ahead and reach across our body, tap the toe to the side here. Say hi to the cat. Reach, reach, reach. Let's go ahead and tap that toe in front. Push our arms in front. Just getting those limbs moving, getting them warmed up. Warmed up is important and prevents injury, makes our bodies work better. Let's go ahead and tap that toe back, push the arms back. There we go. Making it feel good. Remember that you can always go faster or slower than I'm going. You can always go at your own pace. Do what your body needs. Let's do some low jacks. Just tap that toe to the side. Get those arms moving. There we go. There's cat number 2. Say hi to Heisenberg. All right. Shake those Shoulders out. Hands on the hips. We're going to rotate the hips. Just let them loosen them up right now. Getting them ready to move. Other way. Hips are important. Just about everything's important. Okay, feet a little bit together. We're going to rotate that. Rotate those knees. Other way. All right, fantastic. So we're going to have our feet right underneath your hips. This is where if you need a support from a chair, you can go ahead and use it. Put a hand or two on it. I'm here to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Do whatever you need to do with your hands. Have them up front, on your waist, whatever. We're going to do some squats. So sit back with those hips and up. Here from the side, you can see I'm sitting back. You don't want to do this because you don't want your knees past your toes. You want to sit back, bending those knees and that waist or those hips. Go down wherever your body is today. Let's do 2 more. It's like you're about to sit down, but then you stand back up. Yeah. All right, we're going to do a short stride lunge. We're not pulling our foot back all the way, just a little bit. Here from the side, you can see this back foot here is just a kickstand for balance. And you can also put a hand or two on this chair for balance. So pull it back just a little bit. We're going to do some short stride lunges. So down and up, kind of more here on the front leg. All right, let's just do 2 more. Upright body, we don't want to be leaning forward at all. And we're going to switch. Switch those legs down and up. All right, we're going to do 2 more. All right, good. Fantastic. I'm going to pull this chair to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Put your both hands here. We're going to kick that leg back. We're going to bend forward and come back up. This is just so we're not falling over. Just to make sure that we're going to have back nice and straight. Go down to wherever you can kind of feel it back here, the back of this leg. Sometimes, and your foot here, this leg here that's straight, it is straight but not locked. There's a little bit of bend in it. And we're just hinging at this hips and back up. Hinging and back up. We're just holding on to here just to make sure. We're going to switch our legs, bend and back up. You kind of feel it back here. That's where we're using it to come up. Fantastic. All right. We're just going to do 1 more. Good. Put my chair back. Put it aside so you can see what I was doing. And all my stuff is falling down. All right, good. Let's go find that chair. We'll work our arms a little bit, so let's get our hand weights. Wherever they ended up. Got my kidney beans here in my hand. We're going to rotate those wrists. Get those a little bit warmed up. Go the other direction. All right, good. Shrug the shoulders up to the ears and down. Up and down. Good. Roll them forward. Roll them back a couple times. Make sure that back is nice and straight. Nice and upright posture. We're going to have our palms face forward. Do some bicep curls. We're we're going to just bring them out a little bit to the side, not completely to the side, just kind of at an angle today. Just working them a little differently, just for something different today. Elbows by that side, but not totally in by your body. There's just a little space there. And you stay right in one place. Let's do 2 more. All right, good. We're going to do some triceps now. We're going to be planted right here on the floor. Lean a little forward. I'll show you from the side here. Lean a little forward. Arms right here by your side. We're going to kick that back and forward. Good. We're just working our triceps here. Squeeze at the top. Don't forget to smile. Oh, don't round that back. It's nice and straight today. 1 more. All right, so let's straighten up a little bit. Arms to goalposts. We're going to work our shoulders here. So we're going to come up and down, up and down. If your arms get tired or something, you need to drop them and shake them out. Go right ahead. Just come back when you're ready. It's a lot of overhead here. Make sure those hands are forward of your head, not behind your head. Let's do 1 more. All right, good. Drop those, roll the shoulders out just a little bit. All right, we're going to take 1. Let's put 1 down just for a second. Hand here on your thigh. We're going to bring it to our foot and up to the ceiling. Down and back up. Kind of like we're picking something up. Put it on that shelf so that when you put it on the shelf, up here it is forward of your head, not behind your head. Yeah. Kind of a nice everyday motion. A lot of muscles working here. Let's do 1 more. Excellent. Let's switch sides. Hand here just for support. We're going to reach down, come back up. Reach down, come back up. Really good exercise. Also kind of like a lawnmower move where you're like, which not too much right now. With all the snow. Nice fall day. Still have a whole bunch of snow in my yard. All right, let's do 1 more. Good. Let's pick up that other weight here. Let's have this right here in the center. We'll just work just a little bit of abs here. Right here in the center, right in front of Wonder Woman. We're going to come to the side, to the center, side, center. Oh, it just always feels good. But this works a lot of your core twisting muscles. Good for the spine too. Excellent. Twist, twist, back and forth. All right, let's have those to the side. We're going to do some penguins. So they're not squished to our side. There's a little bit of space there. And both sit bones on the chair, back and forth. Squeezing that side and coming back up, back and forth. Good. Make sure that back is still nice and straight. Practicing good posture. Don't forget to smile. Don't forget to breathe. Breathe with it. Good. All right, we're going to take a little bit of a water break. Put those down. Get hydrated. Of course, being at home, if you have any juice or tea or anything you're drinking, go right ahead. The important thing is just to stay hydrated. It's very important. All right, let's put this out of the way. Let's move on to our legs a little bit. Let's go ahead, put those hand weights right here on this leg, and let's go ahead and march it out. Get them moving a little bit. Back nice and straight. Just check it really quick. Back and forth. All right, you can stay here at a march, or you can kick them up. Kick those legs up. Get the hair out of your eyes. There you go. Right. Okay, we're going to plant those feet on the floor. We're going to roll up. Let me see back so you can see my feet here. We're going to roll up to the ball of our foot and down. We're going to squeeze at the top and come down. We're working our calves here. Up and down. Right here on that, kind of up on that big toe. It's the shoulder, sorry. Up on that big toe. All right, good. Now we'll do the opposite muscle group. So pull those toes up and down. Try to squeeze at the top. Squeeze at the top. There you go, up and down. Squeeze at the top, up and down. All right, something a little different today. We're going to bring our toes up and then out and down. Up, in, and down. So we're going to come up and out, and then in. Just a little coordination here. Let's do one more. So bring them out and down, up and in. All right, how about the heels? Heels up, out and down, up, in, and back. So bring them out and then back to home base. Bring them out and back to home base. All right, I have an itch in my arm. Ooh, there we go. Out, into home base. All right, good. Shake those feet out a little bit. We're going to bring one leg, we're going to bring it out to the side and then back. Kind of practicing stepping over something. There's something imaginary on the floor, and you're just going to step over it. We're also kind of practicing getting up from the table or out of the car, where you have to step over that threshold onto the street or back into a car. All right, let's go ahead and switch legs up and back and back. There we go. A good working motion here. I would say in class, don't step over the kitten. It's an imaginary kitten on the floor or a puppy. You gotta step over it. Yeah. Kind of really important here. All right, good. All right, fantastic. Let's move on to a little more abs. All right. Have those weights right here at heart center again. We're going to do some crunches. So crunch down all the way back up. Make sure you're concentrating on coming all the way back up. And we're going to squeeze those abs up, down, and up. If you need it a little harder, you can have those out more. Easier would be in more, kind of somewhere in between here. Good. Excellent. All right. Let's put one of these down, out of the way. Have one, we're going to grip it in both hands. And we're going to try to pull it apart. So squeeze and pull apart, and then relax. Hopefully you don't actually pull it apart. Squeeze, pull apart, and relax. Squeeze and relax. Kind of working on our grip strength here. A little bit of shoulders too, but a lot of grip strength here. All right. Now let's put it in between our two palms. We're going to try to smash it together and relax. Smash it and relax. Fantastic. All right. Good. In between, let's grip it in between our hands and rotate our wrist. Got a good range of motion here in the wrist and other direction. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's have put our weight into one hand. Go ahead, and if you need to, go ahead and grip that chair here. If you want to just put the weight down altogether, if this is a little tough with just a weight, go ahead and put it down. But we're going to bring this arm up and down. Kind of bring it up. Try to also get a good stretch in that side and down. And you don't have to grip the chair if that is not working for you. It's okay. Up to the side and down. Work. It does not have to go fast. A little bit more of a strength motion if you go slower. All right. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Up to the side and down. Up to the side. Say hi to Heisenberg. Down. Stretch and down. Stretch and down. All right, good. Pass it to the other arm. We're going to do some range of motion in that shoulder. If you need to put the weight down for this, go right ahead. We're going to just go a big circle here. If your arm needs to be a little bent, that's okay. Your circle can look smaller than mine if you need to modify a little bit. And let's go the other direction. So let's reverse. Nice straight back with this. Working that shoulder. One more. Good. Let's switch sides all the way around. One more. All right, good. Let's switch directions. All right, one more. Fantastic. Ooh, roll those shoulders out. Just did them and some good work. All right, let's move on to stretching. We're going to put this down right out of the way. Let's take our arms out. Nice breaths. Trying to feel a stretch all the way across your chest, down your arms. All right, good. Let's go ahead and pull those thumbs down to the floor and back. Just getting some good biceps here. Good, just get some triceps in. You can push that up or pull it back. There we go. And there's my kitten. She's getting so big. And let's switch sides. There we go. Bring them down. Let's take our arms all the way across, giving ourselves a big hug. You can kind of feel that stretch right across our upper back here. Oh yeah, feels good. All right, we're going to pull our arms out, bring them in opposite way. So whatever arm was on top goes on the bottom, which kind of feels a little weird, but you know, that's okay. All right, drop those arms. Good. We're going to take our legs. We're going to have one crossed on the other. If you can't really cross the legs, you can cross the ankles, that's fine. Back nice and straight. Opposite hand on that knee. Straighten that back all the way around. Kind of rotate on that spinal axis. Try to look behind you. All right, slowly come to the front. You don't need to do this fast. All right, let's go ahead and switch legs. Straighten up that back. Opposite hand on the knee and rotate all the way around. Try to look behind you. Good breaths. Whenever you exhale, see if you could go just a little further. All right, all the way forward. That's my cat's tail there. You can see it. Legs a little wide. Hands on your thighs. We're going to round that back. Try to get it to the ceiling. Okay, there. He's out of the way now. Trying to unload our lower back here. And then we're going to arch that to the floor. We're going to pull that chest and that belly to the floor. All right, let's go ahead and pull it up and pull it down. Go ahead and go with your own breath. In and out. One more set, up and down. Being good to our back here. All right, nice neutral spine. We're going to dip one shoulder and then the other shoulder. Yeah, that feels good. All right, all the way straighten up. We're going to dip one knee down, come to the side, get a good stretch in that leg. Nice straight back. Up. Making it feel good. Let's go ahead and switch sides. All right here to the front. Hands by your side. We're going to breathe up. Breathe all the way to the top. Up. all the way to the top, meet at the top, and then all the way down, let it all out. Blow it all out all the way. Again, up and down. I hope everyone had a great Halloween. I hope everyone is staying safe this holiday season. Make sure everyone votes by Tuesday, and I will see you on Wednesday. Goodbye.